Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As always, my name is Santiago. I'm really glad that you're back here seeing another tutorial. In some of the previous videos on this channel, we were checking out a software called DeepBrain AI. This software is an AI tool used to create videos. You're seeing on screen right now some of the ways in which you can create these videos. You can upload, for example, a URL, and then the software can create a video using that URL. You can upload files, you can write a prompt, you can create product avatar videos, you can create your own avatars in the software, and we have been diving into some of these topics in the previous videos. If you haven't checked them out, I really invite you to go to the channel and check them out so you can get up to speed on what we're working with. As always, I'm using one of the paid plans of this software. If you want to use one of the paid plans as well and get the most out of the software, there are some affiliate links on the description box down below for you guys to use. And on this video, we're going to generate a video based on a topic, on a prompt that we're going to write. I'm going to show you how the software creates a script, how we can pick a style, and all the different parts of the video for it to come out the most professional that it can be, and for us to use it in different scenarios. So as always, I'm gonna make my face disappear so you can see my screen better, and I'll see you guys in the end. So this is DeepBrain's AI dashboard. As I was telling you just some seconds ago, we have a bunch of different ways in which we can create our videos. These are some of the projects that we have been working around in some of the previous videos. Once again, if you haven't checked them out, I really invite you to go to the channel and subscribe so you can check out all of them and you don't miss out any of them. We're gonna go into this tool that says video generator. Right here, we can write a prompt for the software to create a video. We could also upload images for the software to use those images and create a video, or we could write prompts to create images like some other AI tools do as well. In this part right here that says prompt, you can write whichever topic that you want, whichever kind of video that you want the software to create, or you can try a sample of what the software will show us. For example, if I click right here, this is one of the samples that the software creates, a retro 1980s anime screen cap, close-up of a woman in an orange helmet and suit, her sharp eyes reflecting distant stars. This is one of the examples that we can use. And in this part on the bottom, we can write negative prompt, for example, things that we want to avoid in the final video. We can select the aspect ratio, 16:9 if you're going to use it, for example, on YouTube or on Vimeo, 9:16 if you're going to be using it on social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, or 1:1 if you want to use it, for example, in an Instagram post. Let's say that we want a video to be created on how to introduce new cats to one another. I don't want dogs to appear in my video. I don't want cars to appear on my video either. These are just two examples that we can pick from. And once everything's looking exactly like you want it to, you can just click on generate. The software is going to take a couple of seconds to create your video. And after a couple of seconds, the software creates the video. This is the video that it created. It's just a short 5-second video. And if we go back to the dashboard, our video is going to be on our projects part right here. If we click these 3 dots, we can do a couple of things. We can download it. If we want to use it locally on our computer, we can delete it, or we can click on this option that says use project. And then we're going to be taken to the editor part of DeepBrain AI. This is the video that we've just created. We can make it a bit larger so it's like such. As I've showed you in some of the previous videos, on the right here, we have the part where you can add your script. You can write it yourself, or you can, for example, use the script assistant that is integrated into DeepBrain. This is by ChatGPT. You can click this option right here for the software to automatically create a random script, or we can once again specify what we want our video to be, how to introduce cats. If we click on generate, the software is then going to create a little short script that we can apply to our video. And on this part, we can do a bunch of different stuff. We can create new scenes if we want this scene to be this part, and we want another scene to be created using ChatGPT. We can specify scene 2. The software is then going to create another scene for us. We can apply it. And right now we have 2 different scenes in our project. In this first project, we have the media that we created with the software. But if we wanted to add more videos or images, we could go to the left part where it says media, and we can search out throughout the library of DeepBrain from a bunch of different images and videos. Let's say that we want another video of cats. If we just search for cats on Pixababy, we can pick out from a bunch of different videos, as I'm showing you right now. You can use the Shutterstock library as well. Let's say we want to add this video on this scene. Once again, we can make it a bit larger and send it to the back, so our avatar is on top of our video on this other scene. You can also add text, you can add captions, you can add a bunch of different assets to your projects. In this part right here, you can even upload your own images and videos or your own audio. You can add these shapes if you want to emphasize different parts of the video. For example, this arrow to emphasize that we're talking about this cat. And on the bottom right here where it says generate, you can provide descriptions of images and videos that you want the software to create, just like we did with this cat video on the beginning. You can change the way in which you create these images and videos as well. You can change the style. For example, if you want images and videos in the style of illustrations, you can pick out this template, or if you want them to be realistic or any other style that you want. In any part of the project, in any scene of the project, you can change the model that it's appearing, the avatar. We can change this man, for example, to this other man, and he would be added to this specific scene. And you can preview each of the scenes using the play button right here.
Introducing cats can be a delicate process, but with the right approach,
you can hear the voice of the avatar. He's not going to move in this part of the project, but when you export it, he's going to be moving around and moving his mouth, so it appears that he's reading the script. Let's just click on the export option. Right here it says that the predicted video duration is 1 minute and 39 seconds. We can specify the language in which the video is being spoken, and you can select the quality of the video from 480p all the way to 4K. I'm gonna leave it in full HD, just 180p. And you can export the entire video or just the audio. I'm gonna export audio and video so I can show you guys what the software does. And once you click export, the software is going to take a couple of minutes to process your video, and it's going to show you the exact percentage of the process right here. And after a couple of minutes, the software has already created the video, so we can check it out clicking right here. We can edit it or we can view it. Let's check out what the software created.
Introducing cats can be a delicate process, but with the right approach, it can be smooth and successful. Start by keeping them in separate spaces initially, allowing them to get used to each other's scents without direct contact. After a few days, you can begin supervised meetings. Use treats and toys to create positive associations. Monitor their body language closely to ensure they're comfortable. Patience is key, so don't rush the process. With time, they'll likely become friends. Remember, every cat is unique, so adjust your approach as needed. Happy introducing!
Welcome to our video on how to introduce cats. Bringing a new feline friend into your home can be exciting, but it's important to do it right to ensure a smooth transition for everyone involved. Start by keeping the new cat in a separate room for a few days. This allows them to acclimate to their new environment without overwhelming them. Next, gradually introduce the cats to each other's scents by swapping bedding or toys. This helps them become familiar with one another before they meet face to face. Finally, supervise their initial interactions and be patient. It may take time for them to adjust, but with love and care they can become great companions. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help you create a harmonious home for your cats.
As you see, the software creates exactly the video that we wanted to create. We just used the script creator to write us a short script about introducing cats. We can use the media that the software already has on its library, or we can create new videos as we saw right here with this other avatar. As you saw, creating a video is as easy as that using AI DeepBrain. You can create a video on any topic that you want. As you saw, using the prompt is really intuitive and really easy to get a handle of. You can pick out from a bunch of different assets that the library has in it, from videos to images to audio to a bunch of different avatars and different accents for those avatars. Just as a reminder, there are some affiliate links in the description box down below if you guys want to use them for you to get credits and get the most out of the software. Once again, my name is Santiago. I'm really glad that you saw this tutorial. I really hope it was helpful for you guys. And without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.